What's up everyone, Darcblade here with an information video regarding this week's limited bounties and event quests for Monster Hunter World and Monster Hunter World Iceborne. This is for the week starting the 1st of November 2019 and it's for both PC and console versions of the game. Now before we get into the limited bounties and event quests, there's a few bits of information we need to go over. First of all, the Autumn Harvest Festival has ended on PC, so there are no longer daily limited bounties and the majority of the event quests have gone away and gone back into normal rotation. You'll still be able to do them, but you'll have to wait until they come around again. Also, moving over to console, there is an update on the horizon. Starting from next week, the update version 11.50 will be available, which I believe paves the way for the Resident Evil crossover event with Monster Hunter World. So that's something to look forward to. I'll be bringing you information and full patch details when they become available. Also, as always, what happens with every reset, the Steamworks Overdrive bonus has been reset, so you'll be able to guarantee yourself a Celestial Wyverian print from completing that minigame. And if you haven't already, the France Championship commemorative item pack can still be claimed if you haven't already done so. All you have to do to claim this is log in by the 14th of November. But anyway, let's move on to talk about the event quests and limited bounties. First of all, for console. Now they have 6 limited bounties. First is the general Wildspire Waste limited bounty to clear 2 quests in this specific location, but it can be at any rank, and for doing so you'll get research points and some armor spheres. Next is an ecology survey to hunt Flying Wyvern. There are a lot more Flying Wyvern in the game now thanks to the introduction of Monster Hunter World Iceborne, and for taking 2 of them down at any rank you'll get research points, some armor sphere plus and a first Wyverian print. Next is an ecology survey to slay Elder Dragons. We have to hunt down and take out 2 of them at either high or master rank. And for doing so you'll get research points, some hard armor spheres, a gold Wyverian print that can be exchanged for monster gems at the Elder Melder, and a golden egg that can be sold for Zenny. This is also the last limited bounty you'll get if you only have the base version of Monster Hunter World on console. But if you do have Iceborne, you'll have access to 3 more limited bounties. These include an ecology survey to hunt Fanged Wyvern. We have to hunt down 2 of them and it specifically has to be at master rank. And for doing so you'll get research points, some heavy armor spheres and a silver egg. Next, and a new limited bounty, is a Guiding Lands limited bounty to hunt Brute Wyvern. We have to hunt 1 Brute Wyvern specifically in the Guiding Lands, and for doing so you'll get research points, some King Armor Spheres and a golden egg. And finally is the general limited bounty to complete all of this week's other limited bounties, and for doing so you'll get research points and a Celestial Wyverian print that can be exchanged for various monster mantles at the Elder Melder. So those are all the limited bounties we have today. Not too difficult in all honesty, but it's going to take a while to get them all done. But let's move on to talk about the event quests. Now we're going to do as we've been doing for the past few weeks. We'll talk about the master rank event quests in more detail, but when it comes to the high rank and low rank event quests, we'll simply list them off as there is a dedicated video elsewhere on the channel going over all the high and low rank event quests there are. So the first event quest is Trophy Fishing, a 1-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 2 or higher. This has players taking on 2 Beartodus in the Hoarfrost Reach. After completing this you'll get tickets to craft the Frozen Kingfish Greatsword. Next is the Lords of the Underworld Beckons, a 1-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 1 or higher. This requires players to deliver 20 underground fruit from the Rotten Vale. Nothing too special about rewards, but you'll get bonus hunter rank and master rank points upon completion. Next is a bunch of Sticks in the Mud, a 1-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 4 or higher. This has players taking on 2 Bamborough in the Wildspire Waste. And for completing this quest, once again you'll get bonus hunter rank and master rank points as your reward. Next is a Sky, Sea and Fire, a 3-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 7 or higher. This has players taking on a Rathalos and Lavasioth in the Elder's Recess. Once again, for completing it you'll get bonus hunter rank and master rank points as your reward, although this is also a nice way to farm master rank materials from these monsters. Next is the Desert Dash, a 4-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 13 or higher. This has players taking on a Black Diablos and Tigrex, or Tigrex, in the Wildspire Waste. Again, upon completion, bonus hunter rank and master rank points. Next is Servants of the Vale, a 4-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 16 or higher. This has players taking on a Ebony Dogoron and Acidic Laphinus in the Rotten Vale, and once again bonus hunter rank and master rank points, and is also a nice way to farm materials from these monsters. Next is the Winter Blues, a 5-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 21 or higher. This has players taking on a Velkhana and Namiel in the Coral Highlands. Again, for taking on and completing this quest, you'll get bonus hunter rank and master rank points as your reward. Next is the Moonlit Howl, a 6-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 27 or higher. This has players taking on a Zinogre in the Coral Highlands. This also yields bonus Hunter rank and Master rank points as your reward, but this is a way for players to farm Zinogre if they've only just got to the Guiding Lands and don't have many investigations for the monster yet. And finally, let's talk about a Party Foul, a 5-star Master rank quest that requires Hunters to be Master rank 19 or higher. This has players taking on a Thieving Basil Juice in the Special Arena. And for completing this quest, you won't get bonus Hunter rank and Master rank points. Instead, you'll be rewarded with quite a few armor spheres to upgrade your equipment. So those are all the event quests we have on console this week. In fact, it's actually nothing new. All of these event quests have appeared already in the past. And it's still a shame we haven't got anything too special, but I'm hoping with next week's update and the introduction of the Resident Evil 2 collaboration event with Monster Hunter World, we'll see some new event quests that yield special rewards and items. But we'll have to wait and see. But before we move on to talk about the PC limited bounties and event quests, let's quickly list off the low rank and high rank quests. As always, don't forget to check out the dedicated video if you want more in-depth information about these event quests. So for low rank, we only have one this week, that is the Poison Posse. For high rank, we have the Triple Threat Throwdown, which is an okay quest to farm basic decorations. You have Rolling with the Uragan, a way to farm armor spheres. Rock and Roll Recess. This is how revolts start, the Deathly Quiet Curtain, which is Arch-Tempered Valhazak, a Whisper of Whitemane, which is Arch-Tempered Kirin, and Relish the Moment, which is Tempered Devil Joe. So that's about it for all the activities on console. Let's move over to talk about what we have on PC. Now, before we get into the PC limited bounties and event quests, a reminder that Monster Hunter World Iceborne is coming to PC on January the 9th and 10th, depending where you live in the world, and pre-orders are already up for sale on Steam. But let's move on to talk about the limited bounties. They have 4 of them. First is an ecology survey to hunt Great Jagras. We have to hunt 3 of these fanged wyverns, and it can be at high or low rank. And for doing so, you'll get research points and some armor spheres. Next is a general Elder's Recess limited bounty to clear 4 quests in a specific location at high rank. Although it's not like we get the Elder's Recess at any other rank, so it's not like we have much of a choice. But anyway, for completing 4 quests here, you'll get research points, some advanced armor spheres, and a silver Wyverian print. Next is a general 9-star rank limited bounty to complete 5 quests at this specific rank. 9-star quests are normally endgame hunts or tempered monsters. Anyway, for completing 5 of them, you'll get research points, some harder armor spheres, and a silver Wyverian print. And then finally is the general limited bounty to complete all of this week's other limited bounties, and for doing so, you'll get research points, a gold Wyverian print that could be exchanged for monster gems at the Elder Melder, and a golden egg that could be sold for Zenny. So those are all the limited bounties, not too hard and can be done relatively easy, especially considering that the Elder's Recess has a lot of 9-star rank quests in that location. But what about event quests? Well, much like the console, there is a dedicated video elsewhere on the channel, so check it out if you want more in-depth details about all these event quests. But for low rank event quests this week on PC, they only have one, which is the Poison Posse. As for high rank, they have Triple Threat Throwdown, Rolling with the Uragan, Rock and Roll Recess, the Eye of the Storm, which is Arch-Tempered Kushala da Ura, the Heralds of Destruction Cry, which is Arch-Tempered Nergigante, and a Simple Task. So those are all the activities available on PC. It's going to be a little bare boned when considering they've just come off the Autumn Harvest Fest, but with news of Iceborne on the horizon for PC, you'll want to stock up on as many armor spheres and other items as possible, so get farming. But a little bit of a channel update before we go. I do want to apologise that the full set beginner build series is still going on. I was thinking about stopping it, but considering that the series is aimed at new players to Iceborne and Christmas is around the corner, and now with the exact release date for Monster Hunter World Iceborne on PC, I want to finish that. But nonetheless, I am working on the endgame mix set builds and they're almost near completion. As I mentioned before, I wanted to do longer mix set videos covering multiple builds, not just DPS ones or not just focusing on one set build, but covering 5 or 6 endgame builds for each weapon in the game. So I hope you can bear with me a little bit longer, and I'll try to get them done as quickly as possible. But anyway, that's about it for this week's activities. What are your thoughts? Leave a comment down below, and until next time, I've been Darcblade, bringing you an information video regarding this week's limited bounties and event quests on Monster Hunter World and Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Hope you enjoyed the video, thanks for watching, subscribe and like for more.